All right, welcome back. It is Free Therapy Wednesday. The holiday season comes with high expectations, but it's okay to not be like those Hallmark families.
Yeah, joining us now is our friend and counselor, Dr. Laura Saunders. Thank you for being with us. Happy holidays to you.
Hello, friends. Happy Wednesday. Happy holidays. Yes, I do like to remind everyone this time of year, when there's so much social comparison going on, is there are no Hallmark families. So those beautiful movies that you watch with those beautiful families where everyone gets along well and seems to be perfect are in fact not true.
Not true.
You're sure about that? Like nobody's like that?
Sure, yeah.
I'm sure. I see lots and lots of families. I'm a part of a family, an extended family. I know that there are no perfect families.
You know, the funny thing is, I don't know if this is a recent trend, but the Hallmark movies, they're trying to introduce some kind of problem, like they've lost a job, or a spouse has passed away and they're recovering from that. So I like to see some of that involved in the movie.
Yes, but however, in those movies, I mean, this is what they're designed for. It all works out beautifully in the end.
Yes,
right?
It does.
And in real life, it doesn't always work out so beautifully.
You're absolutely right.
So you know, we all have that crazy uncle. In my family, it's crazy Uncle Matt. You know, there's college dropouts. There's people who are struggling with mental health issues. There's LGBTQ family members. You know, there's something in every family. It doesn't always work out perfectly, but it's about embracing the people around us.
So you say comparison is a thief of all joy. So we have to remember that. And I hear you in my head a lot. But how do you not do that? Or what do we do when we notice ourselves? Because it seems like it's almost impossible not to do it when you're looking at Instagram or you're watching movies. It's almost human nature to compare and be like, oh, I'd like to do that, or I'd like to improve this.
I literally say to myself in those situations, and I encourage other people to say, when I look at that and I say, wow, that family they get along beautifully. They spend a lot of time together. They do all these things together. I think to myself, every family has problems. We all have them, and we can focus on the problems, or we can focus on the good things, the positive connections, the positive things that happen in our day, or we can focus on the negatives. So we all have to embrace what is imperfect and at the same time focus on the positives.
You say take some time to establish some family traditions to help you feel more connected to your family. Can we go through some of those traditions that we could do? Absolutely.
So, you know, it is fun to do things like having Taco Tuesdays or Pasta Wednesdays, doing some things where kids have some sense of predictability about what's going to happen in their week. You start a fun activity jar where you do an activity, just write it on a paper, you put it in the jar at the end of the year, you review the fact that you actually did a lot of fun things together as a family. You plan a monthly date night where Parent Day takes out, one of the kids to do something nice or fun. And it doesn't have to be expensive things, but you really focus on connection and relationship.
You know, what I've started a tradition, and when I get home, the first thing I do is I plug in the Christmas tree. I just love to see the lights. Like sometimes I might only have 15 minutes or a half an hour before I go to bed, but I plug that tree in and I just kind of stare at it, and then I just move on. It just makes me happy.
Right, and that's a beautiful example of like mindfulness, like being in the present moment, looking at the tree, enjoying the lights, maybe reflecting on some positive memories. But that's a beautiful example of creating a sense of routine for yourself that gives you just a warm, positive feeling inside.
You know, this can be a stressful time of year, and I think especially for couples, we talk a lot about kids and stuff, but so many times this time of year, couples are running around and they're trying to, make their kids happy for the holidays. What's your advice for couples so they remember to have some connection time and that they're not just feeling so strung out?
It's remembering the different roles that we have in our lives, right? So we're parents, we're friends, we're partners, spouses, daughters, sons, siblings, right? There's time for each role, but focusing on each role is also very important. And when you're in a couple or when you're in a relationship, spending time together, doing things, building that connection, renewing that connection is equally important as the other roles in your life as parent or career person or sibling or whatever the other roles are. Each role is equally as important.
And I love the idea of The gift of giving is so rewarding. Do something with your family to give something to somebody else.
It's about creating experiences. It's not about necessarily the physical gift. But, you know, I always say the greatest gift parents give their children are time and attention. So creating experiences and memories, things to do together, that's the greatest gift that you can give your children.
All right, good thing to remind them when they send in their Christmas lists. They forget to put time and attention on the list.
Exactly. It's absolutely true.
Dr. Laura Saunders, thank you so much. Good reminders for everyone that we're all human, and being human means that we do not have perfection.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
You too. All right, still ahead on this Wednesday afternoon. The holiday season has arrived, and that means plenty of parties. We're checking out some trendy looks you can find at the shops at Evergreen Walk. And
talk about some healthy lifestyle habits to have you looking and feeling your best. DeSorbo Health and Wellness will be here to help us out. Great Day, Connecticut. We'll be right back. Stay with us.